Hey guys, welcome back to World Mechanics. Our mission here at the garage, guys, is to save you as much money as we can. That's why we make these absolutely free videos. Let's go ahead and start on it now. Today we're working on a BMW X3 E83 and we're going to show you how to replace the engine mounts. Okay, the passenger and the driver engine mounts right here, we got them pretty inexpensive on eBay. For about 100 bucks both. Actually, they're German made by Hamburg Technique, right there. Quality spare parts. It's not like the original BMW ones, but those are really good too. We used them in the past and they were great. So stay with us to see how we are going to replace them. Okay, the very first thing that we need to do, we need to remove this plastic piece right here, and we already got it loose. There is a nut here with 10mm wrench and 4-5 screws with 8mm socket or wrench right there, so we can get more access to the engine bay underneath. And now we need to remove the plastic right there underneath with pliers. You put the clips like that, the centerpiece comes out, and then the whole clip comes out of there. There is 2 of those, and now with a 16mm wrench, or well, a socket will be more convenient in our case, and a ratchet right there, we're going to remove this cross member piece right here, that metal plate. It has 4 bolts holding it, 2 in the front and 2 in the back, so we can get more access and reach the engine mounts. We will be doing almost everything from underneath the vehicle, so you either need to put it on, drive it on the ramps and put jack stands underneath it like that. As you can see, safety first, so we have more room to work on things. And after we remove the metal plate, and you can see how much more room we have, the front differential there. And this is one of the engine mounts right here, and the other one in the corner right there. Okay guys, what we need to do next, we need to remove the airbox so we can reach the driver's side engine mount, so we can get the center nut loose. So what we need to do, we need to undo the clips, like we're going to replace the air filter. Okay, there is 2 on the back and 1 right here. Like that. Okay, and 1 on the front. And now, what we also need to do right here, we already did that clamp right here with a flathead screwdriver, get it loose to where you can pull the intake hose out of the air lid, like that. And now you just pull it out of there. Like that, careful for the wire, okay, it's still attached here for the mass airflow sensor. We will not even need to remove it because you can just put it right there on the side of the engine. And now, right here, these 2 bolts, we got them loose with a 10mm socket, these 2. And we can pull the airbox assembly out of there. Right here it's holding the wire, so we need to pull that thing out. Okay. You just pull it up, and now the air filter box should come out of there like that, and you can see all the room that we have now. Okay, so right here now on the passenger side, okay, 16mm socket with long extensions, very long extensions, and right there you see that's the engine mount right here. And you can get the socket on it, 16mm again, and we can take the center bolt like that, the center nut, the big nut. Okay, those are very tight usually, and that's how we remove it from the top on this side, because on the bottom you don't have room to get it and it's very tight, so you cannot do it with the little ratchet. Okay, as you can see, this is the engine mount right there, and the nut that we took off, the center nut. Okay, right there. Okay guys, so we took the center nut off already, And
Oh my god.
now, right here, what we need to do, we need to put the jack underneath the engine, right there with a wood bulk. Never use just the jack because that aluminum, everything's aluminum underneath and you don't want to punch a hole in anything. And we need to jack the car up, like the engine up, only the engine, not the car. Be careful, just a little bit, until the engine mount comes out of that bracket. Okay, so now we jack the engine up just a little bit to support it, and right here we have two bolts. That's the new engine mount, just to show you, and that's the socket that you need, Torx E10. Right here, that's what it looks like. So you're going to do that underneath the vehicle, but I cannot take a good video right there. And let me see, one is on the inside and one is right there under this wire. Okay, right there. We can reach it a little bit better now. So you need to take both of them completely off. Okay, and you can just use the socket in the end, because if you use the ratchet it's going to get stuck there. It's limited room, and the more you unscrew the bolt, the more it goes up, so it's going to block your ratchet. And now we need to do the one on the right side, on the outside of the engine mount. Whoops, that's for the blooper section. Right there. And we unscrew the second one right here, all the way down. Okay, now we need the 16mm socket and that swivel thing right here, and a long extension again. And we need to get to the center bolt again on the driver shaft, on the driver's side, right there. And those are tight usually, so we need to take the nut off all the way. Oops, that was the camera. That's the only way to take it off, because there is no room underneath the vehicle for that bolt. You cannot use the ratchet there. And now you need a T45. Okay, right there, T45, the star looking socket. Okay, those are the side bolts here, and so now we need to get to one of them. Okay, now you need a T45 now, and we're going to get the front bolt of the engine mount. Those two side bolts that I showed you. Okay, this is the front one, and this right here is the steering shaft right there. It's very uncomfortable and tight fit, but you'll be able to get it slowly. Okay, we remove the front one, and now the rear one right there. It's easier to access from the back, underneath the vehicle. Right here, so we should be able to get it off pretty easy. Okay guys, we got all both mounts loose now. So what you need to do now? You need to place the jack in the center of the engine right there, and you jack it up. As you can see, the engine is going up, so we can get the engine mounts out. Okay. Okay, now this is the passenger side engine mount, and it's about to come out. You might need to pump it 1 or 2 times. Okay, right there, this is the mount. And as you can see, this one is completely gone. You see all the play, it was vibrating like crazy. Okay, and this is the new mount now. It just goes there in the hole, and it goes only in a certain angle, so you have to play with it and get it there. You need to probably put the bolt in the hole first, and then the rest of the mount. Okay, right there, it just goes like that. And now you can just get the 2 bolts, just start tightening them a little bit, but we're going to finish them later once we install both engine mounts, the new mounts, so we can get them there and put the engine on the mounts and then tighten everything. If you do not have enough room, you might have to move the jack a little bit to the side that you're working on, so we can jack it up just a little bit more, so we can get more clearance, and that way Make sure that it goes right there in the hole in the bolt, so you don't mess up the thread on the bolt. Okay, and you're just going down now. And we're going to reposition the jack a little bit and go towards the driver's side, so we can get more clearance and move the mount that's on the left side. Okay, this is the driver's side, and this thing came in two pieces out. And we reposition the jack a little bit to the left of the engine. Okay, you can see, completely shot. Okay guys, we got the new driver's side engine mount in, but this one is very complicated. The right way to do that is you need to drop the subframe a little bit, so you can actually put the engine mount right there. But what we did, we unhooked the steering wheel right here. And as you can see, the steering wheel is down there, that pipe. And the way we unhooked it, we just dropped the engine mount from here, from the top, and we dropped it in the hole there. And now what we need to do is just put the bolts, the two bolts and the nut, and we need to put the steering wheel back together. It's the right way, I said again, is probably to drop the subframe on it right here, but it's a lot of work. And we just messed with it. It took us about half an hour, but we got it there. You can find on the forums maybe more information and see how other people did it, but it saved us quite a bit of time doing it that way. So all you need to do now is just put all the bolts on the engine mounts and nuts and tighten them and put the airbox back together. And that's the whole procedure. Thank you guys for watching us. If you have any questions, let us know, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Hopefully guys the video was helpful. Please do not forget to comment, like, subscribe. That way we can keep making these absolutely free videos. Guys, we have more than 19,000 free repair videos on our YouTube channels that can, guys, save you thousands of dollars in future repairs. Check them out. Thank you guys for watching and see you next time.